Thank you. Thank you for a good introduction about me. First of all, good morning, and I'm really honored to be first speaker of this room. And because I'm coming from Thailand, I must greet you coming in the front saying, Swadika, everyone. We will start this paper presentation that I have recently written over live stage customer segmentation in my current form. But before coming to that, let me know a little about me, myself. Who am I? So this is me. This is Nikita Katyal. I am graduated from IIIT Bangalore. I have done my MTech from here itself. Then started my career with the Target as a data scientist and continued with the US retailer Lowe's. Later shifted to Thailand, Macro, one of the retailer in Thailand, and currently heading analytics and AI team in Central Retail Group, same in Thailand itself. So if you see the journey, I have been always part of different retailers. So I have been doing a lot of stuffs again and again. But as our journey of machine learning and AI is emerging, I'm also emerging all my projects again and again. So when we talk about segmentation. This name, I think, since last 12 years of my career came to me again, and I keep doing it in different manners. Starting from very traditional machine learning, what I studied in my college, my education at IIIT Bangalore, using my traditional style of clustering algorithms. Whenever I have anything related to this word, I will jump to my transaction data. Being the retail transaction data, we have a lot of historical sales, how the patterns of their customers, and for us, for everyone, I guess, knowing our customers is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. If we are not hitting the right customer at the right time, we are missing out the opportunity in the market. There are many competitors waiting for the same. So hitting this problem right way, I realized in my journey, it's very important. And when starting as a junior data scientist and learning to be part of this journey, I always used to do with a very basic RFM model that everybody knows about, recency, frequency, and monetary model, where we see the patterns of our customer and do our segmentation based on how much they are spending, how much they are loyal to us. And this comes to be very good and reliable results. And being a data scientist, I'm always happy to do this. But today, when I'm not just a data scientist, I'm heading a team where I need to connect with other teams also. So always marketing team comes to me. Nikita, the work is awesome. We see a very good results. It looks good to me. These are the loyal and these are the upcoming customers to me. But what I do with that? Because we need to connect to our business to launch anything, to be utilized anything. Today, I do not do anything that is mostly techie without if I'm not connecting it to my revenue. I look at revenue, then I start coding anything in my career. So to answer my marketing team, how I do, because I also had the analytics here, so I'll prepare a beautiful dashboard where I'm showing the segments of my customer, showing top customers, loyal customers, and the bottommost customers with their sales distribution, so that they will be knowing like how they are showcasing and what are their contribution. And with this, we know like these are the top customers contributing this much sales, and what is the retention rate and how much they are shifting in their patterns. So what we want at the end, all my customers to the A segment contributing the maximum to my business. That is what my aim is. Still, the dashboards are good to look. They are good, very happy with me. But what next? If nothing is changing in this graph, nobody is moving, retention rate is there, conversion rate is there, but nothing is changing too much. Can we do something really special to my customer to have benefits over here and to showcase to my stakeholders? Yes, I can do targeted promotions. So what targeted promotion means? So If I'm sitting and I have my mobile phone in my pocket, I get a notification. Hey, today is a sale on uh, many Poco Pants diaper, 10% off. Being a single person or a bachelor, I'll be like, what is this? Just stop the notification from this app. I'll close the notification right after. But being a mother of an infant, I'll be like, oh, it's a 10%, let's order 2 packs today. So targeting the right customer with right promotion is a challenge. We always have seen in my journey that broadcasting our top offers to my top customers, what is A segment, that is quite common because I want to retain my A segment to my company. So I will send all my top offers to my diamond customers to have the good uh, conversion rate and good revenue. But that never happens because this broadcasting disturb my customers, and disturbing my customers, not making my happy, I may lose them. So that is where we came up to our strategy when we have AI in place. How can I help with my AI for the marketing team little more to grab my customers? There where my paper life stage segmentation utilizing LLMs came into the picture last year. Because LLMs were growing, we were learning a lot about them. We realized, can we get to know me being any of this segment so that I know you, which life stage you are, so that I can send you the proper notification of my promotion today. I have a promotion in my hand, I have your transaction data, but I just know from the transaction history simple RFM model how much you are spending and what products you are buying, but not exactly will this offer fit to you or not. Because we had different life stages of the customers. Some customers are coming with their teenagers, some with infants, some are single, some are the couples, and some come with our old age members in their family. So they have the different purchase patterns with their categories and products. And when we have the products, we have the products metadata. With products metadata, yes, we have the LLMs in place. So LLMs can come in to understand what is this metadata, what they are stating to us, and can define me a beautiful life stage of my life. Because if I ask my customer to fill the survey, what is your age, how many of your family members, even we tried, the marketing team tried this one. Nobody was interested to fill that pamphlet, and it was of no use. So let's try from the transaction data itself. Sorry. So what was the challenge? Accurately classifying my customers, and in retail market, because I work for a retailer, before targeting any marketing promotion. I will not broadcast any of my promotion until I know which customer is suited for that. And because I already have the segments in place, my diamond A cluster, my gold cluster that is B, and my bronze that is C, so I can use, if I today want to just target my diamond customers and want to retain and gain more revenue because they are the revenue creator for us. So I will put my understanding of LLMs of their life stage only for the top A segment to know who all are at which life stage to target with my promotion very well. Solution, yes, it's an AI word, so we use LLMs. Analyzing product metadata. Product metadata with, I mean, product title, all the attributes, and if description we have, that is the one. And using our segmentation on this data. So the data preparation was the key over here. How to scrape the data collected all over to ingest into our pipelines. And how we did this. So we did this with annotating the data. So we are in the OpenAI world where we can do some prompt engineering and get the results what we want. But it comes with a cost. And asking for a cost from a company approving that legal documents, it takes time because it takes security, to governance in place, and then you need to estimate the budget. And I think in that time, I could have done the project itself. So how we started this project, a cost-effective project. We took 100 samples from each product category. These 100 samples of the product. So collected the product data for all the products, but took the 100 top samples from each product category in order to generate tags. And tags are the life stage tags. The life stage tags are about, are you the family with an infant? Are you a family with a mix of a teenager and an infant? Do you have an old age member at your home? Do you have, or you just have a wife at home and you're single, or a couple? So that is also a special segment for us to target. So this is what the data collection helped, and annotating, getting these 100 samples, what we did, we used the GPT-4 and with the prompt tuning to generate some tags for us. And these tags were generated, but we want an expert to look at because we were having such small samples. Rather than asking our business stakeholders to create the tags for us, utilizing the product. So I have a product metadata. I want a tag for a product. I could have asked my stakeholders who know the products well to generate such tags for me, but it's a tedious, it could have taken a lot of time. So what we did, we generated from the GPT-4, generated sample tags and given to them to review it, because I wanted my training data to be the perfect one for the next training. So this was a quickest process rather than asking them to write and generate the tags for me. And this helped me to generate all the sample tags. And later, to make it work, what we did was fine-tuning small language models. In this case, we used Mistral 7B model. So for fine-tuning, we took the sample data and also the reason behind why you have tagged this product to particularly life stage. So that explanation along with the tag was an input for the fine-tuning of Mistral model. After tuning my model and doing a lot of prompt engineering, I got the result, and my result was for all 45K products that I have in my system. So all the products had the products tags generated along with the reasoning why you have given this product this particular tag. But yes, whenever we have experience, when we have output from LLMs, we need to post-process also to clean our data. Yes, then we had the post-processing script to clean all the metadata and to generate the final tags for my 45K products. Wow, now my tags are ready. It was a tedious and the toughest job in this work. How we did this. Here it is, the GPT-4 model. Unlabeled data, that was a sample set, 100 samples per category. GPT-4 model was used with a prompt, sample prompt there, to get me a class, infant, and along with the reasoning, why, to input my small language model. And later this data output will be used here to train my Mistral 7B and to generate my final output. That was the whole technical LLM stuff we did in this paper. This was done. But now what? This looked like this. We created the sample data into our database. So not to be utilized just for the segmentation, we can also utilize this data, if you see, to better categorize my products. So sometimes if we see, we have categories, and it is like manually categorizing. New product came in, and I have to, being a marketing team, I have to put it into some category. I will put it. But being a person, a manual task is there. But utilizing this system, you need not to do anything manual. You can ask my system which is the nearest match, which category looks good to them, and we can create a tag, and that tag can be used for the better categorization. And sometimes we also faced, we had this 45K products, but some products were not properly categorized in my system. So we did this exercise to recheck my categorization, whether this particular item, when I say many Poco pens, does it goes to the baby and it should go to the diaper category or not? So this metadata was quite useful, but our aim was not this. Our aim was the segmentation and targeted promotions. So let's come over to that. What to do with these tags? Yeah, so we had the transaction data. So we utilized earlier the transaction data only how much they are spending, what they are spending, what is their frequency, recency, and the monetary value. But we here, because we have the metadata for our products, now we need to map it to the product data. Now, not the product data, product tags data, because the tags are generated and we have a unique set of few tags. Now the transaction data was mapped with each tag, not to the product. I started this journey to tag this transaction data with products also, but if you see 45K products in my columns, it will be huge and model will be confused to segment. That's why we very shortened this to the product tags itself, just few tags, and we mapped the transaction data here. Once we have the tags ready, now what? We realized this segment, others. This was quite huge because in our retail, I'm a retailer where we sell a lot of generic products like fruits, vegetables. We can't identify what is your life stage if you're just buying a fruit from me. So a lot of tags came to be the other. That is not a particular life stage identifier for me. So I had to take the second highest tag from here because for us, I have a huge grocery at my store, so many customers just buy and most of their baskets consist of others category. So I had to take the second highest tag generated for this customer to understand that what is their life stage. But to even second highest, we realized it doesn't work as simple as that. Say, for example, today I have a birthday party for my friends or a baby shower party for my friend home. I'll buy a diaper pack from my store, but that doesn't mean I have a baby at home. So we have to have some threshold that I'm buying this frequently. So kept some thresholding to judge which customer belong to what, and later segmented, and the segmentation worked over my previous segmentation. So ABC segments over that, the segments like customers with baby, customer with teenager, so that we can target each segment based on first on the RFM model, later on to their life stage. So slowly we started targeting one segment at a time to analyze my market well. Are we working well and are we gaining anything of this exercise? Because it took a lot of efforts to do it. Yes, we gained. We gained a very good KPIs and we showcased very proudly over our dashboards. It went quite well and we are still running it for our targeted promotions. What's next? It's done, but it's not never be done. So we have written the research paper over it. But as you have seen, there were like lots of others tag. That means when we put the thresholding over it, we had a lot of customers that lies in my other category that I couldn't find any particular life stage for them. And then I have to do something for them. Till now, this research paper states until then, but what we are working on currently is incorporating semi-supervised learning using pseudo-labeling. So what we will be doing, we will be using this training data, what we have already prepared and tested by targeted marketing. So tested, if it is working for them, that means we have done a good job. So we have a set of customers that lie in each segment of their life stage. We will use this data for classifying my leftover other segment and utilize those high accuracy and high probability customers to again into the training set to keep on increasing and covering my others customers to put it in some segment. And for playing around a little bit more on the thresholding to check more whether it's working well for my segments or not. And it always works with the marketing team if they agree to help me with the targeting promotions. And I will better identify my customers to improve my accuracy day by day more. Being a data scientist, I realized a project never ends. It keeps on increasing. Your satisfaction cannot be filled until Never actually. So you keep on increasing, keep on learning. Technology will be here and we will be going forward a lot. So on time. This is me, Nikita, with my contact information. Would be happy to connect with you and so glad to see this room full. Never thought of this. Khabun khai, everyone. For sure. Anyone, please, love to have.
So I have like a couple of questions.
Yes.
I have a couple of questions. First one was with regards to the tags that you mentioned about, in which case you used, of course, GPT-4 and Mistral, right? So tagging seems to be like a one-time activity for 45K SQs. You just need to tag it once, and in any case, you needed to verify with the humans, right?
Yes.
So question is like, why do we even need to use any LLM for that?
Why?
So that is first question. And the second question is about after you do the customer segmentation and all that, right? And you identify the customer into a particular life segment. Uh, are you complying with all the privacy laws and all that that are coming in, especially Europe and all that? Is it allowed? I'm not aware of it. Just asking whether it's okay as
So
far as the
to
privacy is
answer the
concerned.
first question,
Thank you.
why we did this and how it will be utilized, why have to fine tune a model. So I have a market, a retail market. We keep on changing and revising our stock based on our competitors. So every month we have the competitor data in place that they have launched something, they have changed the prices, they have changed this. You need to put it. So this cycle, when we ingested this cycle, kept it in place for retraining. It is to entertain any change, anything happening in future, so that we keep not to hitting the GPT-4 again and again and asking the manual work again. Because once the training data is ready, we are now ready to go ahead with our smaller model already trained. I will not do anything even if you change the complete stock of the store or you generate a new store in the place. So because it's generative and stock changing is a very high problem with us, that is why we have gone through that. And to the next privacy question. So because if you see, I have not asked anyone anything. I have not peeked in your life anywhere. I just checked your transaction history. Even if I broadcast random target promotions to you, will you say anything to me? Will you put any case on a retailer? No. Even if you do not have. So it's just a product, what you have purchased. I'm just trying to utilize the data, what you have given to me, not utilizing any personal information from your end. So for privacy
Okay,
was
thank you.
something that was taken care.
So
Yes, please.
I'm really sorry. We are on a tight schedule here.
Sorry.
So
We'll connect
any
after
more
that.
questions, you'll be able to connect with her outside the hall. Thank you so much, Nikita.
Thank you, everyone.